There's two kinds of trustees, generally speaking, after the passing of both grantors, right? People that put the money in the trust. You do have an administrative trustee, and then you also have a long-term trustee. Do they have to be the same person every time?
It's a great question. And no, they do not have to be the same person. Your administrative trustee, they're going to take over essentially from the date of death of the surviving spouse until the date that all the assets are ready to be distributed to the beneficiaries.
Yeah.
And that typically takes on average anywhere from, say, 6 to 18 months.
Yep.
And that administrative trustee has very specific responsibilities. They're acting a lot like an executor, right? They're paying expenses, final taxes, bills, funeral costs. They're collecting the assets, figuring out values. And then eventually they're turning whatever's left over to the beneficiaries, and then their job is done.
Yeah.
A long-term trustee would then take over at that point of distribution. So you may have a plan where the parents want to leave the inheritance to their children in trust. So now each child would have their own, what we call an inheritance trust, that would be set up to receive their portion of the estate and would last potentially for that child's lifetime and maybe longer. So now you have the question of who would actually serve as the trustee for that long-term inheritance trust.
Totally.
And there's lots of options and thoughts on that.